What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am MLB Chatterbox, aka Christian Corey. You see the title and the thumbnail in today's video. Some big news and some sad news coming out of MLB today. Passing of the great home run king, in my mind, Hank Aaron. Hank Aaron has passed away at the age of 86. And also, Profar has struck a deal with the Padres. So, we'll get into those two things here today. And without further ado, let's get into it. Alrighty, guys, let's first start off with the Profar signing. Let's get that out of the way. So, according to MLB.com, AJ Casavelli, or Casaville, whatever, Profar has struck a deal with the Padres, 3-year variety, $21 million for 3 years, $7 million per. I think this is great for both sides. I think a team like the Padres needed him back. He's very, very versatile. I personally wanted the Tigers to get him, but of course we have the worst general manager in the history of baseball who does not make any moves that will help impact a team and help impact the Tigers. I thought he would have done great here in Detroit. He's versatile. He can play infield. He can play outfield if you really wanted him to. Heck, he could play first base if you taught him. He has some pop in the bat. He is very highly touted in Texas. I thought he would have done great in Detroit, but we swung and missed on that one, being Al Avila. So he's going back to San Diego, which I think for San Diego, again, is great for them. Great for both of them. Padres were probably the only team that would have gave him that 3-year deal. That would have gone the extra year. I mean, $21 million, that's pretty solid, I must say. It's a pretty solid deal. If you look at Profar, what he did, again, highly touted in the Rangers system back in 2010, 11. The untouchable type of guy, came up in 2012 when he was 19 years old and had some struggles. Did not really get to the point where where everybody thought he would be. I mean, everybody, was around this guy, like 5-tool player. He can run, he can hit for both average and power. He's versatile, can play infield, he can play outfield, he can do whatever you want to do. I do believe, is he a switch hitter? Yeah, he's a switch hitter. He is a switch hitter. So he's a switch hitter. He has all these things, like he is like the perfect type of baseball player. He's a 5-tool player, switch hitter, a bonus, infield, outfield. He was just that good and looked upon in that way, and he's never got to that point. Between 14 and 15, injuries plagued him, did not play those 2 years. Played in Texas for about 5 years. Then he went on to Oakland in 2019, had a 20 home run season, just like he did the year prior. In Texas, had a 20 home run season. In Texas, his first 20 home run season, he had 77 RBIs, and in 19 with Oakland, he had 67 RBIs. Played in some big ballparks in Texas and Oakland, both big ballparks, played there. And then he signed with San Diego. And this, I mean, honestly, the Padres could not have done a better job getting this guy. I mean, I think he's one of the underrated free agents out there on the market. He's versatile. They know him. He did well in San Diego. I mean, in San Diego, again, you got to count 60-game season, 7 home runs, utility guy, 25 RBIs. He batted .278, and then in Texas, back to Texas in 18, he batted .254. So a highest batting average in his career in San Diego at the age of 27. I know inflated because of the 60-game season, but still, you got to look at that. High slugging percentage. He's had a slugging percentage over 400 the past 3 years, 428 this season in San Diego, this past season in San Diego. I think he's great. Total almost 60 home runs in his major league career, only 7 years in the majors. He's still 27 years of age, so he came up young. Of course, had some trouble with the injuries. Just, took away his age 21 and 22 seasons, so that's obviously a killer for him. But I think he's going to do really well in San Diego. I wanted the Tigers to get him. I think he would have done absolutely great here in Detroit. I know the big ballpark plays a factor, but I think he would have done fine. I think he could have added some pop to our lineup. Being, a Tigers fan, I would have liked to see that. But of course, we have the worst GM in Major League Baseball. He doesn't do that type of thing. So he's going back to San Diego on a 3-year deal worth $21 million, which is great for both sides. I think a good move by the Padres. They needed to do this, and they're bolstering their team in every way possible. Of course, Yates went to Toronto, but that's the only negative thing if you want to go there. But they've added in every aspect they possibly could this offseason to help that team get to the World Series and win the World Series. So this is great by San Diego. Alrighty, guys. Second topic on the list is obviously the passing of the great Hank Aaron. Hank Aaron has passed away, died at the age of 86 in his sleep. According to Fox News, that's just an article I pulled up. Hank Aaron is obviously one of the best players in all of Major League Baseball history. He's a home run king. I don't care what anybody says. Barry Bonds a cheat. He's a cheater. He cheated. He used steroids. I do not consider Barry Bonds to be anywhere relevant in baseball history when it comes to home runs or anything like that. And that's including, Mark McGwire. That's including everybody who broke every record that would use steroids. I do not like steroid users. So Hank Aaron dies at the age of 86 in his sleep peacefully. And this is right after he got the COVID-19 vaccine. And this is what he said right after he got the vaccine, being Hank Aaron. He says, quote, "I don't have any qualms about it at all. I feel quite proud of myself for doing something like this. It's just a small thing that can help zillions of people in this country," he told the Associated Press. This is after he received the COVID-19 vaccine. Now, this, of course, leads to question, obvious. What was his death? Was it related to the vaccine? I'm not trying to speculate here. I'm not trying to go into politics at all. But it just leaves you wondering, we don't really know what his health issues were. I mean, he's not a young chicken. He's 86. So, I mean, he's doing great in life. But, it's not like he died at a younger age, like, say, 60, which is surprising, which some people do. But, I mean, this just, on the surface, just looks fishy that he got the vaccine and, like, a week later, he passes away. I just wanted to add that in there just kind of throw that out there just for people to kind of absorb and digest that idea and thought out there. But again, I'm not speculating anything when it comes to the vaccine or whatever. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to go into that type of politics stuff. But again, I just a week after, just a little okay. But the point is that again, this article by Fox is absolutely terrible. It's a bad article, and the reason why I just saw is like, aside from being a 25-time All-Star, an MVP, and 3-time Gold Glove, Aaron has ended his Major League career in Major League Baseball's all-time home run leader with 755 home runs. He has taken the crown from the New York Yankees' great Babe Ruth, and later lost to San Francisco Giants' legendary Bonds, which I don't agree with. But the point is, I don't like about what Fox wrote is 101,000 zillion% wrong, is a 25-time All-Star. Now, I'm thinking, okay, Fox really screwed this up. Because when I go to Baseball Reference, I'm thinking, that doesn't make sense. He only played 23 years. And I counted it individually. He's a 21-time All-Star. But what does it say on Baseball Reference? 25-time All-Star. So Baseball Reference got this totally wrong. So I'm calling out Baseball Reference. Like, look, you gotta fix this. This might be a typo, something. Maybe the All-Stars are off. Maybe he was an All-Star. It doesn't make sense. He only played 23 years. How can he be a 25-time All-Star? That doesn't make sense. Are they counting it when he was in the Negro Leagues? Maybe. I mean, I just don't know if that's what they're counting here. I really don't understand what they're counting exactly. How they got to 25-time All-Star, that just is not right. It doesn't make any sense any way you slice it. There's no way a guy could play 23 years and be a 25-time All-Star. That's just dumb. It's stupid. It's wrong. That's just a big error in everything that Baseball Reference. So that's just something to look out for. So maybe Baseball Reference isn't always correct. I'm just saying. I mean, they screwed up on one of the biggest legends in Major League Baseball when it comes to his time All-Star. I mean, are they trying to make him more than what he is? I mean, I don't know. But, I mean, he's a great player. Don't get me wrong. He's the best player, one of the best players in Major League Baseball history. but screwing up the All-Star count is just terrible. He's 21-time All-Star. He played 23 years. That doesn't make any sense. He was not an All-Star in 76 or 54. His first and last year in professional baseball. I can see the stars all lined up from 55 all the way down to 75. He ended his career in 76. But, you know, that's just a screw up on their part. 23 years, 23 minus 2. You minus the 2 years he wasn't an All-Star, and that gets you to 21. So, I mean, I think I'm doing my simple math correctly here. But that does not make any sense. But aside from that little error by Fox and Baseball Reference, according to Baseball Reference, MVP, 1957. Wonderful. Only one MVP, which, again, that could be attributed to some, people not liking, Daddy's Hank Aaron and Daddy's Black. I'm sure that factored into it somewhat. So you have to account for that. So MVP, 57, one MVP. 2-time batting champion. 3-time Gold Glove. 21-time All-Star, 21. And he played for 23 years. And again, home runs, like 755 home runs. That's nuts. He still leads the all of Major League Baseball in RBIs, 2,297 RBIs, and total bases, 6,856. Of course, leads all of baseball in that category as well. He played till he was 42, came up when he was 20 years old. Great player. And he will be missed in baseball history. He is a home run king. Barry Bonds is a cheater. I don't care what anybody says. Anybody who does steroids is a cheat, is a fink, is just a loser. I don't know why he should even be mentioned in the Hall of Fame, to be quite honest. I mean, again, people may argue that there's already some people in the Hall of Fame who may have done steroids, such as Pudge Rodriguez and some others that I can't think off the top of my head right now. But again, if you're going to put steroid users in, just put them all in. If you're going to keep them all out, keep them all out. That's my opinion, but keep Pete Rose, and that's for another day. But yeah, guys, all I got to say in today's video, like, comment, subscribe. Hank Aaron passes away at the age of 86. Sad to hear about that news. And Jurickson Profar signs a 3-year deal back to San Diego he goes. And I think it's a great deal for the Padres and Profar. Alrighty, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Catch you later.